Bum, bum, bum. Ba, 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 bum. Okay, hello and welcome back to Lost in Random, where...
Those years you were broken, Fortune. I got lost then.
Fortune was broken, and we were lost apparently. But maybe we should change up our outfit. I had a thought after the stream the other day. This guy needed a specific outfit. This person needed a specific outfit to be rescued. What if... Ancient pawn plates... Seems like that might be level 4. Decadent dress. I don't know who that's for. That might be level 1. Although the royal raiment could also be level 1. The lurker would be level 3. And then there's the nightmare shrouds. But does the nightmare go with the decadent? The nightmare might go with the decadent. No, the decadent's something else. So someone might need the decadent one. But I'm thinking if we go all royal, we could be royals. And maybe the 2 royal people in the first area might be able to be rescued. And then Lurker would obviously rescue the frog. Decadent, I don't know. Then the secret level. Thank you for the follow, Hamd905. Welcome, welcome. Then the pawn area might be this one. And then the nightmare might be to rescue the Black Die itself, the Black Knights. Oh, no, because we did the Sixer and the Visor for the other characters here. But maybe the Decadent one is for another character.
You slay, Queen.
For a moment, I thought she was saying, you slag! Okay, you know, it's a bit London. You slag. But no, that wasn't what she was going for. Okay, we've already upgraded everything that we got.
Blessings upon you.
Can't afford any more blessings. You slay. Yeah, not slag. Okay, but we're at Ascension 2. And there's Ascension 3 and 4, but we'll get to them. Okay, but I feel like this might be promising. Maybe we could rescue the boss, because the guy was in the ending, the Formageddon, and I think, you know, maybe that means that you need to have the pawn outfit and go to Formageddon, which if you can rescue one,
Need more of Alma's
rescue more.
blessings. Let's bring her some pip dust.
But also, what if this outfit only rescues one of the people and the other one rescues the other one? That would also make sense, wouldn't it? Cone of fire. Okay. Dark mentioned is more unforgiving. Damage dealt by the weapon to shielded foes is reduced. That's a bit bad. Time stop's horrible though. And that reduced that thing. Enemies explode upon death. I mean, honestly, the shielded attack it's terrible. We use that mostly as an enabler. So I think that one might not be the worst choice. That might, in fact, be the best choice. So we're going to take that. Okay. We got fireballs, we got slice, we got throw the dice, which we never do. Onwards we go. Damn it. Okay, they attacked a little quicker than I was ready for. Let's not forget that they explode. Damn it! You took 2 attacks. Embarrassing. Things explode. Things explode. Okay, but we're getting used to it early so that it's good later. 20% chance to summon a wisp. Or dice throws. Let's summon a wisp. It's not terrible odds. Not terrible odds. There's gotta be secret floor panels or something with throwing the dice that I've not done. What sort of roguelike doesn't have secret rooms, right? What if you have to roll a specific number on them? What sort of roguelike doesn't have a secret room? This day and age. There might be, and I've just not been doing whatever's required.
Gold.
Always believe in gold. Hello, TTV Kaylena. Hello, hello. How are you? How's your day going? Hopefully it's going good. We're exploring and I'm off to a bad start. But it's fine, we can adapt. Mostly because I forgot that I chose enemies explode. And kind of lost half our health as a result. But it's fine. As long as we get used to it now, things won't explode on us later and we can always get our health back. I'm doing good, it's just very, 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 very warm today, so, you know, might be suffering a little bit from the heat. But other than that, you know, it's all good. Any plans for the week yourself? And I see TTTV, I guess you stream yourself? What sort of things do you usually stream? Nice and easy. Oh. Ow. Okay. I thought I would walk off that in time. I was wrong.
Let's keep going, Fortune.
Okay, we got a health back though. That's good. YouTube, but not anymore. I understand that. A lot of people have kind of also stopped streaming that used to stream a lot. It's, you know, it's a thing. Everyone from the Sings days, you know, most of them don't stream anymore because they got rid of Twitch things. What sort of things did you used to stream? God, that was terrible. You played Lost in Random yourself, or, you know, just curious and checking it out? Almost did terrible damage again there. That was terrible that we even took one hit there. We really shouldn't have. Okay, but we're clear into the game a bit now. Wow. Obviously, because we're on Ascension mode, so... Ow. Because he's shielded, he takes less damage, because that's one of the things that we chose. Ow. Bum, 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 bum. This is fine. Busy with work. I get that. Totally get that. I'll read the rest of your message in a second. So can't get much time for streaming. Completely feel you there. Completely feel you. It's very hard to find time for streaming around work. You stream COD, Valorant, Genshin, and some other games as well. Yeah, I literally just finished work and gone straight to streaming, so, you know, time for anything is hard to find, and if you do put on a stream, you know, you get time for very little else. But, you know, if I'm going to play the game anyway, I figure, how? Why not stream it? But also, thanks to the devs for the key, because obviously the devs did send me the key. Which is very appreciated. Ow. Okay, we didn't get hit. And then I died to a trap. That's embarrassing. I was so shocked that we didn't get hit by that that I walked straight onto a trap. I've not really played Genshin myself, so I don't know much about that. But, you know, I've seen the other games. I'll take it. I want 3. Yes! Was that just a regular health, not a health up? That's fine. I'm gonna waste a throw. Because it's a 6. I don't think it made much of a difference, but... we skipped the one. That's unfortunate. But I knew that the 6 was going to come. Mostly play survival games. Aha. Still play games when you're free. Good. I mean, you know, you gotta still play games even if you're not streaming, right? But at the same time, I try to put my gaming into streaming. You know. Might as well. Plus, you know, if I've been given the game for free, you need to stream it. Bop, bop, boom. He thought he could get away. What's wrong? Ow. Wait, guy caught me off guard there a little. It's a shame the exploding enemies don't injure each other. That would be nice. I don't mostly play survival games. No, I play all sorts of games, really. So, you know, I used to play Overwatch a bit. I play all sorts of games, like action games, adventure games. This is a roguelike, so I wouldn't call it a survival game. In fact, actually, I don't really play a lot of survival games at all. So I started streaming when Twitch Things was a thing, so like 2019, so about 6 years now. But, you know, on and off, there was some time where I wasn't streaming because I was working far too much to stream. But, you know, I've tried to stay at least a little consistent these days, but I don't do long streams, and I don't do every day either, so, yeah. But what I consider survival games are things like Rust and everything, and I definitely don't play them. Yeah, this is a fun game, but I consider this roguelike rather than survival. And a lot of different indie games as well, you know, mostly just because I end up with the keys from the best. Sometimes horror games as well, like I liked the Resident Evil and Silent Hill games growing up. We don't do charged attacks, and we don't really pick up our companion either, so I'll just take the money. Yeah, this is interesting. It's different every time that you play as well, so, you know, whilst it's similar gameplay, the rooms are different and everywhere it's different, so it's not like you just memorize the routes or anything. Everything changes every time you run, and the pickups that you get are all different every time. So, you know, you have to make decisions, and then they make stronger and stronger builds. And none of these are very good. Which is unfortunate, because we've just spent $120 on $25. I don't think that was smart. Or did we just get money without spending money? That might be a bug. I think we just made money out of nowhere there. But yeah, I'm into playing all sorts. Right, we're going to take the health up. I think that's smart. Onwards. And I don't play the same thing every day until completion either. So, you know, I've been playing this one on Wednesdays. On Friday... What am I even doing on Friday? I don't know if I've got a plan for Friday at the moment. And then on Monday I've been doing another Crab's Treasure, which is more like a Dark Souls-y sorts of game, but with crabs. So, you know, different things every day. And then when I complete something, I end up getting something else and playing that. So, you know, things change about all the time, and I'm always open to suggestions, and sometimes I do like multiplayer games and collaborations as well. Oh yeah, mine's all sorts. It's been a while since I played CODs. Definitely been a while since I played CODs. I used to play Rainbow Six, I used to play Team Fortress 2. I have played COD in the past, but I'd never streamed it. Though I did the zombies mode, I think, on a stream or something. haven't played the more recent ones though. Relic for 10 health? I mean, that's not terrible. Plus, we haven't got the thing that stops us from taking health. I mean, even if we just get $25 out of it, I think that's worth it in the long run. Could be a mistake, but I'll take it. Right, I'm gonna throw the dice in the hole. Because I feel like experimenting today. Where are the enemies? Ow. Can't believe it hit me before I got my blast off. Plus we got that health back anyway. God, we're getting nothing in these pearls. Nothing. You know, I'll take a purple just to get the dice rolling as we throw the dice. Okay, that does 13 inflicts weak. What does this do? 35 damage to 45 damage. Inflicts burn. I'm gonna try the weak wave. Let's see what happens. There has to be secret. There's got to be, right? We've yet to find a secret room, but there's got to be. Your digital illustrator. Aha. I'm too small a streamer to bother with any of that, and any of the stuff that I do I make myself, but you know, I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming hanging out and chatting as well, but I'm not looking for work. Okay, to the boss. To the boss. Also, Humble has a thing at the moment with a digital animation package.
Intruders, halt!
I'm not an intruder. I am Duke Dublé.
Oh, idiot! It's that good-for-nothing Alexandra again. The twin without manners.
What an outrageous claim! I have the highest manners. And yes, Alexandra, a living menace, that one.
Time to put an end to this.
Okay, so he seems to not know what's going on. So maybe he doesn't realise that we're Alexandra and we might get his soul. Yeah, she might be different. They might be separate. I might be onto something. Should have dodged inwards. Okay, this power takes too long to charge. While weak might be good, it takes too long to charge. And that's not good for anyone. Especially when it comes to attack, activating things later.
Change things up.
It's not ideal. Where are you? Now. Wow, that just missed you entirely, huh? They change things up, make it fair. Get your friend in.
Tip the scale in our favor, wife.
Friends by friends, obviously your partner. Now. Now. Okay. That's just plain bad. Just walk into it. That's perfect. Just walk right into it. Ow. Okay, focusing one is always smart. But I'm not doing that. But I should. No. Okay, one down. Come on then. Greedy. Too greedy.
Until next time.
2 HP greedy. Something good. I'm not interested in models, but thank you for the offer. I appreciate it. Perfect card attacks inflict time stop. I mean, this early is also pretty good. Also, that's pretty good as well. But if we always stop them, I think that might be really, really good. So we're going to take that. No worries. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, right. Onwards. And we heal back up nicely. Don't know why it needs to tell us what symbols are every time. We know what they are. Gold. Nothing else. Onwards. And 68 HP, we can handle that. We didn't die. With 2 HP, you know, we clutched it up. Plus I made a 3D model using metahumans anyway, so I have one. I have one.
These memories, you hid them well.
Okay, health by enemies 35%. The health elixirs heal less isn't terrible. The losing health was horrible. Regenerating health. Attacks from shielded enemies also burn. So I can give them more health, which is not ideal. The heals is not terrible, but losing health is terrible. Them regenerating we can handle, and them inflicting burn, I mean, we can deal with it. Just don't let the shielded enemies hit us. That's what we do. We make sure that no shielded enemies hit us. I didn't change back to the other card move. Mistakes were made. God damn. Enemies explode. Yeah, we really need the faster charging moves. Stop spinning. Also, them regenerating health, I don't know, maybe if I stop hitting them, that's actually a bit worse than if they had 35% extra health right now. Because I let them maybe heal more than that. That was awful. Letting time stop expire inflicts burn. I will get that and we will burn them as well. Because we inflict time stop with our perfect card attacks. Now, we're not in a great situation right now, but we'll deal with it.
Traps again.
Traps is actually perfect. Money. Because traps is a free room. And a free room is free heals. Very little, but it's a heal. Without damage. Get back here, pot of greed. No! Must not let things explode on me. Must not get hit by pots of greed that was shielded previously. That would set us on fire. Things explode. Don't let them explode. Okay, relic offer. 10 extra damage. That's really good, actually. It's really good. Okay. Now we might stand a better chance because they heal by 2 every few seconds, but 10 extra is big pretty early. Ominously empty room. Nothing in it. Just a few pots. Really nothing? If anything was a secret room, a wall that has a dice next to it would suggest to me that's a secret wall. But what do I know? Oh. Ow. Ow. As long as we don't die completely, we gained the health back that we lost.
Used with magic.
Worth it. Damage. Okay, that's even better. But now we get 50% extra, which means that that extra 10 is actually an extra 15 damage. And suddenly, we're in a great situation. 5. Money. 2. Take a 1. 1. Yes, even better. Give me the gold. Max health up, that's perfect. 3. There's no way we get another one, so I'm just going to throw it in your face. In fact, we need to throw another dice. Now there's a very slim chance. It's not going to be 1, it's probably a 2. To 4. So, you know, using up those rolls was definitely worth it for the future. But it didn't manipulate the RNG well enough. We should have done 1 more. Ow, too slow. Nope. Things explode. Hey, stop running away. Okay, he turns. I wasn't expecting him to turn. What's he? Oh yeah, because the shielded enemy hits us and it's burning us. I was like, why am I taking damage? Yeah, that's even worse to get hit by them then. But we're at 41 health. I have to take it. Worth it. Okay. We're gonna go this way and see what we got going on over here.
Easy come, easy go.
Plenty of money. Okay. Which means the other way was probably something good.
There's lesser servants.
Damn it! The burn might be pretty bad. Come on then, Crash Bandicoot! Okay. This time I was aware. Yeah, getting burnt sucks. Things explode. You'd think I would learn. You would think. But we don't. We continue to take all the dumb damage. Weak is pretty good though. In fact, did not learn from the same mistake repeatedly. In fact, keep forgetting that everything explodes. Because it's not the exploding area. That's a locked door. We'll go around. I mean, around is probably up, but that's fine. We'll go back. 92 health. I mean, we're okay for health. Guess what? I forgot everything exploded again. Come on then. Don't get injured by the birds. They will burn you. Lots of greed. Flick. More damage when we're at high health. Defeating a foe will splash enemies. I mean, this is just better. Plus it gives us card damage. I'll take it. Okay. On we go. Onwards. She seemed very cheery. Give me the relic. Beating a weakened foe conjures additional energy shards. Every 100 coins spent heals. That's kind of trash. They're all kind of trash. They're all really, 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 really bad. I mean, I'll take it for now, but with the plan to remove that. Max health. We absolutely plan to cast that in later and smash it for something better. But, you know, it's a waste of money not to take it. Because we spent so much money on it that it would be a terrible idea not to take it. Because it's essentially a free die. What hit me there? Not a shielded enemy, at least. Okay. Don't die in explosions. Get some heals. Take a die. I'm gonna dye this red. As much as I could dye that purple to get a 4. I think the red stuff's better. We take it. Okay, onwards we continue exploring. Tempest of Ice. That's basically whirlwind damage. It's a 1 charger though. You know, I'll take it. Wasn't how I planned to hit that, but I'll take it. I'm gonna needlessly unlock the door. Just because. Okay. We want a better one. Okay, we're not inflicting weak anymore though, are we? Though it seems to inflict time stop on of its own accords. I wonder why the chill is inflicting time stop. Because it's not a weak.
Moving on.
I'll take the heal. Pip dust. Pip lap. No pops. Onwards. Okay, actually we got a pretty good amount of charges for that. For 10 health, it's not terrible. Plus there's a heal in the shop. Okay, so we can't die nothing. That's good to know. Okay, in that case, then I will take the purple. So then if we get a purple thing, we can cash it in. If we get a red thing, we can cash it in. Win-win. There's a room back here. Then we might buy the heal before the boss, even though it's only Alma. Alma is a bit tougher on Ascension. Okay, we'll wait till enemies come a bit closer. Yeah, freezing the Crash Bandicoot entirely. Is way better than just slowing them down. No! You dodged the freeze! What's accounting for him going into that? He did a turn in the air. Not allowed. Not allowed. That's cheating. Okay, so we've cleared the whole area. Let's go to the shop. Let's buy the heal, and then let's go to the boss. Though I could have bought that. I don't think that's worth it. The die is good, but at the same time, not dying is better. Okay, onwards. We must crawl. So maybe we should have dressed for Alma.
Maybe you'd be happy to hear that I saved a bunch of dicelings for armor?
Or email. Whatever you aim. Email armor. I'm surprised that didn't hit me. Damn it! Oh, come on. You rolled during that whilst you were already shielded. That was cheating. Come on then, Ema. Let's finish you off. You did not hit me. What am I doing? I'm being greedy. I'm being far too greedy. Now. That was cheating. They go in the middle. Wow, you're frozen in spot. Terrible. Get frozen. Just being greedy. No! You're already dead, Ema. Just admit it.
A sweet victory.
Or Ema. Chance to evade all incoming attacks by 5%. Defeating a burning foe heals. Okay, letting time stop cause them to burn. Perfect. Oh, it's just any perfect card attack. Of course it is. And then if we let the freeze expire, then it heals. But also, the chance to evade all incoming attacks is just too good, as it turns out. Too good. No outfits. Nothing. Why was there always a spare podium, though? We never ever got anything to fill the spare podium. There's a bot to ban. Da-da-da-da-da. Ban evasion? Well, get rebanned. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, and then we're up to Formageddon with no life lost.
Your heart, the fire of your anger.
The whirlwind of our cards. Okay. Higher Servant deals more damage, which is bad. Entering a new combat removes our health, that's bad. Shielded foes have 40% more shield is terrible because we've buffed them. Oh, that's awful on the last area though. Just don't get hit by the bosses. Don't get hit by the bosses. Increases the shields. That's bad because we've got a thing that buffs them and we don't want them to have even more shields. No. That just makes it double bad, so that'd be a terrible idea. Do you know what the worst part of that is? Ow. Thank you for the follow. Very, very much appreciated. Liam Smith 39. The worst thing is if we do the thing that gives us more damage, but it decreases if you get hit. We get hit every room now. Every third weapon hit increases the damage of the next charged hit. We don't charge the weapon. The defeated foe inflicts weak on nearby enemies. Could be pretty good though. And that gives us 100% conjuration damage. Yeah. Thank you very, very much for the follow. Hopefully you're having a good day. Boom, boom. And then if we don't kill them quick enough, they just burn to death anyway. So that's actually pretty nice. Ow. Okay. Thought circling him was the strat, it was not. Max health.
Feeling tougher.
That actually didn't heal us so much, despite the 35% extra health. What's up with you? Hopefully you're having a good day. Thank you for the follow again. Very, very much appreciated. Okay. I mean, if we just time stop shielded enemies. That was awful. They can never hit us. Although he got an attack in, which I wasn't expecting, so thought he was frozen. I thought he was frozen. All attacks have 5% crit chance. Chill increases crit chance by all weapons and cards. That's better because we kill everything. Reduces damage taken from weakened enemies. Could also be really good. But I'm going to take the thing that's definitely good. Because we're just going to say killing everything now. But what's up with you? You chilling? You good?
Oi, oi, oi.
We got a shop.
Can't have enough of you.
Which we can't afford anything from yet. But we will. We will. Soon. Even sooner when there's a whole room full of pots. I know the pots aren't giving us a lot, but it's some. They even got rid of the jump between the middle bit. They're like, you know what you're doing now. We're not going to bother putting nonsense in the way.
The lesser servant is still deadly.
I dodged that. Did I just walk straight into his hacksaw and it injured me? That's weird. Or no, am I on fire or something? Nope. You count as a normal enemy that recharges health up. He's recharging too much health. Yeah, that didn't go so well. Imagine if he had 40% extra shield. That would have been awful. How's the stream going? It's going good. How's your day going? We might replace this only if this is Whirlwind. It's not Whirlwind. 68 damage though. Does that get better? Does that improve? Maybe they get stronger the further into the floors you go. Or perhaps because we picked it up before. What we should always do though is pick up the thing and then put it back down. Because that was the card we began with, but I'm sure it wasn't that much damage to begin with earlier. Just new.
With Formageddon's pawns and the dark fuel from the black dye, my army was ready.
An army of pawns powered by the black dye. That look like the Black Knights. Sus. We've been here before. Nothing down that path. It was the shop path. Right, it was the shop path. Which means both of these lead to bosses. The only one that doesn't is the one that doesn't start with combat. I thought that was an exploding enemy circle, not a thing coming from above. Get back here, you. Weird that you have to kill one of them before the second one appears. Magical die! Luck only gives multicasts. I want reds. So we're gonna put reds there. I think that's probably the smartest place to put it. It's your main game? No, I play all sorts of games and they change all the time. I don't really have a main game. But I know that a lot of streamers are like, one game Andy. I'm not. I'm a variety streamer, but it changes all the time. In fact, I play 3 different games in the same week. So there's never a one game Andy thing going on here. Never ever a one game Andy. I know I've put that on the thing we're happy to smash, but I feel like we'll get the reds die, and that's good. But it's just what I'm playing today. And on Wednesdays at the moment. But it's all very likely to change. I'll take it. Pearl. If I get that, I can consider things. Things are good. Money's also good. Yeah, at the moment we're doing another Crab's Treasure on Mondays, and then we're doing this on Wednesdays, and then could be anything on Friday at the moment. We finished the one game that we were playing, and I haven't actually decided what I'm going to play on Friday. And we have beaten this a few times, but we are trying to beat all the Ascensions, so, you know, once we beat Ascensions, then this will end up... You did not hit me, you're frozen! That is shenanigans. That should not count as him charging into me if I touch the front of his shield whilst he is frozen. Because I can touch it when he's not frozen, he's standing still. But if I've inflicted time stop whilst he's in the middle of an attack animation, that's going to injure me. We've got a lot of health, but I'd like health more. The reds die could have been good, but we're not going to take it. You want to start stream? Give me some ideas. Play something you enjoy. That's a good idea. You know, if there's any particular game you like playing, you stream that and you enjoy it. If you like doing art, you stream that. If you're good at music, stream some music, and, you know, whatever you are having fun with, people will turn up for that, and just be yourself. Just be yourself, pretty much. Don't try to, you know, follow a trend or any nonsense like that. Just do whatever you're enjoying, and people will enjoy your content for whatever you're enjoying. What? You should be dead. You're on 1 HP. You know, don't try to fake it and do all the things that everyone else is doing. You won't be successful like that. But download OBS. OBS is the start. And, you know, have a computer that's able to do things, settings and stuff that you can
Of course
do.
there are traps.
But, like, what sort of thing were you thinking about streaming? That's, you know, a very important question. Boom, boom, boom. You have to tailor your stream around what you want to do. Max health. No worries. You're welcome. Yeah, like, you know, if you try to just copy other things other people are doing, it won't be successful. So you need to do what you enjoy and what makes you happy, and that'll make a stream that's good for you. You know, trying to copy everyone else's stuff is just not going to work. Because it's successful for them, and, you know, they've got all the views for it. Unless you're having fun with it, it's just going to be terrible content. Hey, you didn't explode yet. Relics. I'm gonna take the money. Maybe there was a gold relic in there and that wouldn't have been terrible. Yeah, just doing what everyone else is doing, just because they've got the views.
Another view.
The discovery is terrible. You won't get the views like that. You need to do what you enjoy and, you know, put it out there and just do what you like. If you're enjoying doing it, you know, if people show up, they show up. If they don't, they don't. You do what you enjoy. I know that I could sound like a famous individual by accident. No, but what I was trying to say is I could cash in the 3 with the golds, but that wasn't what I was going for. Unfortunately, like, you know, I could put it there, cash in those 3, but I'm trying to get another gold there. Conjurations. I mean, a bit of luck wouldn't go amiss. Let's take a bit of luck. I wasn't trying to sound like that guy. Until I started doing the reference, because I realised I started sounding like that guy there. Christopher Walken. Okay. Burn them all. But it was not an intentional attempt at Christopher Walken. It sort of happens. Hello? Enemies?
That's it.
That's it. Terrible impression, and that's it. What's the hardest game you've ever played? Well, I beat Sekiro. That was, you know, maybe what a lot of people consider the hardest game. Honestly, I don't know what the hardest game I've ever played is. I really don't know. I try to put them all on the hardest difficulty to make, you know, because I am too good at games and I need there to be a bit of a challenge, but I don't specifically know. I can't believe we moved there. Which, because it's all... That was amazing. subjective. Different people find different things hard. What might be the hardest game I've ever played might be really, really easy to some people, so I don't know. Green! We'll take the luck. Okay. We need an actual orange relic, though. Any money? What would you consider the hardest game you've ever played? What's the hardest game you've ever beaten? Might be the more apt question. It's just playing the hardest game is not as impressive as what's the hardest game you've actually beaten, is it? Okay, inflicting weak on foes increases the damage of dice throw. Crit damage of weapon attacks is really good. That's just a 10% chance of hitting hundreds. That's crit damage constantly, though. I think that could be really good. It's a gameplay is amazing. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. There's also like VODs of all the games that played on YouTube. So, you know, if you were ever thinking what games have I played, you know, all the videos are on there, and you can see most of the games that I've played. The ones that I've streamed, at least. You know, there's pre-streaming games, and also like games that I've played offline that aren't on the YouTube. But for the most part, anything I've played is on there. That guy died of his own accord even with the healing. That's crazy. Okay, dice throw attacks, I don't care. Inflicting weak also deals damage to the foe. To William the foe. I'll put it here. Because then we can cash in the purple across. Okay, so that's the boss room down there. Prepared. Not the right button. I should go to the shop first. Did I? I didn't unlock the shortcut. That was stupid. I should have gone and unlocked. Right, relic coffer. Losing health reduces the next damage taken by 40%. So that should, if it works the way that I think, just always reduce our health reduction. So we always take less damage. Honestly, better than dying. Okay. Now, if I was smart, I wouldn't have made it so that we fight the boss room twice in a row. I would have defeated the boss in the one area.
Formageddon built the pawnbridge.
And then, you know, came back afterwards, rather than the way that I have done this. But it's fine. We took the heal. Now we go fight Formageddon in his two forms twice in a row. And we don't die. At all. We refuse. What do you say to the god of death? Not today. Ow. Multicast? The curveball on that. Oh my god. That thing has never curved. That makes it impossible to attack you. I've never seen that thing do that curveball. Come on, man. He's going down, though. He really, really wants my face, I think. He dead. Phase 1, or at least the first one. You find Dark Souls series to be the toughest game ever. Okay, then me defeating Sekiro should be the hardest game. Energy is replenished slowly over time, conjures a slow moving thing. Defeating a foe rewards a stack of 5%. We take damage every time he hits a room, as much as that's really, really, really good. I don't know. Chance to evade all attacks is too good. 10 extra damage, it does less now. 20% chance to summon a wisp. But this always conjures a slow moving thing. So I think that's good. We'll take it. So yeah, you'd consider me beating Sekiro on... I think it was the hardest difficulty. I don't know if there's a difficulty setting. But we defeated it. So you would consider that the hardest challenge. But I've played a lot of Souls-likes as well. Not necessarily any of the Dark Souls series themselves. But, you know, there are lots of things associated with Dark Souls and similar Souls-esque games. I played a lot of them and beat them. Pretty tough. It was pretty tough. But I beat it and I got the ending where the snake tears and the dragon tears, the frozen tears, that one. That ending. So that was my ending. And it was a blind playthrough. And then I didn't go for the Demon of Hatred. I considered it. And I still could go back to it, but we didn't do the Demon of Hatred. So, you know, but we killed a lot of the bosses. A lot of them.
Random rules.
Okay. Him freezing might actually make this a lot harder. No, they heat seek. What? Since when did they heat seek? Yeah, no. The time stop where he freezes is definitely making that hard to dodge. That was a lot harder to dodge than it needed to be. Ouch. I know I didn't do a perfect card attack. He's in a horrible place here. But that's fine. Stop freezing him. Ouch. Okay, the sound seems to have died a bit weird there, but that's fine. Your stream's amazing. Thank you, thank you. What's my stream schedule? Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 7 PM GMT. If you follow, which you have already, you can get a notification if you enable it. And then I stream for like 2 hours a day, but the games vary all the time. They vary all the time. Crits have a chance to replenish full energy charge. Increases the times the lightning travel or rolling. We don't like many of them. I'll just stick what we got. 36. Okay, but we beat Formageddon in both his phases, back to back. So, onwards we must go. Onwards. I'm going to unlock the door that we should have unlocked before. Okay, can I afford anything in the shop? I don't think so, but we'll have a look. Watch all my streams. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. There's also VODs on YouTube for like Sekiro and whatever the space one was called. Definitely remember it. Don't remember the name. There's quite a few Souls-like games on there, so you know if you enjoyed those, there's all sorts of playthroughs for them on there as well. You know, if you were interested. Okay, onwards to the last area. Boom, boom, boom. The last area where everything explodes. Everything's already exploding, so it's fine.
I understand you have wasted precious time on others in this game, helping them with their needs.
Yeah?
Why? This place, its rules and challenges, it's a solitary game.
Maybe...
It's a single-player
Maybe
game.
we helped each other in the end. I've beaten you again, after all.
So, you became a better player thanks to the input of others? Imagine doing that while constructing a game. Simple-minded feedback and ideas. The result would be chaos.
Or people making a game that people like.
As if I, the constructor of games, would benefit anything from others.
Beta testing? A shred of hope! Okay, so we got here's the hope.
Gold.
But how do we get the other bosses? Maybe if we keep going. Okay, we've got a garment. Ancient pawn. That's the most important thing, the big heal. The big heal. After all that damage that we took. Right, this is the hard area, which is why we didn't want the if you take more than 38 seconds, you die. Because it would not be good.
Your rivals return here, Dice Wielder.
I've been rescuing them. Shielded enemies have more health, and the regular ones do as well. Damage is 30%. Lose health in the boss? No. Oh. We're gonna have to take everything has more health. Because dying every 5 seconds is not good. Dying in the boss every 5 seconds is not good, whilst also still increasing the health of them. So we'll take that. Terrible, terrible luck, but that's what we gotta take. Yeah, I can deal with them having a bit more health. That thing made an interesting noise, huh? Those tongues were a bit longer than I thought they were going to be. Plus the fire seems to be maybe injuring them pretty good. Which is very helpful. Are you dead? That's too much health. That took way too long to kill that guy. Oh, come on, not to the explosion. Anything but to the explosion. Okay. He turned around. Being below 50% health. Might be worth taking, because I think we're going to be below 50% health and we're above 50% health. Color match to boost. That's a pearl. That's just a goddamn pearl. That's useless. Bye, pearl. Replaced. Okay, that's even better. Now we just do 50% more damage all the time. Got some cool things that can make any Twitch way better. I'm good. I've got Tangier. I've got the stream stickers. I've got all sorts of cool things that I have enabled on my stream that make the stream really, really good. And I've got really, really a lot of features that a lot of other streamers don't have, like custom sub alerts, custom raid alerts, and all sorts of cool things that trigger when, you know, things happen for special things and all sorts that are very unique that a lot of other people don't have. So I'm actually way ahead of anyone on it. I have the most unique customized stream that makes it the coolest ever. Not to brag. But yeah, I've made custom sub alerts for everyone so that when they subscribe, their own custom thing happens. When they raid, it gives a literal custom trigger to that raider. It's all top-notch stuff that makes it better than anyone else's streams, because no one else does all of that. We evaded the fire burning. That's clever. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, we got all the cool stuff. Yeah, I'm not interested in a thing, honestly. I'm good. We've got all the cool features that could possibly exist. I don't need to, like, pay for anything different. I got all my cool stuff that's greater than anything. Bye, slug. Bum, 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 bum. It's not look attractive for Twitch. What do you mean? Are you being offensive now? Because my stuff's amazing, and like you don't see half of the stuff that's going on, and it looks fantastic for Twitch. Or are you saying your stuff looks shit? Because it probably does. Probably does. But it's against the channel rules to sell your own stuff and try to come here just to sell your stuff, by the way. So, if you're here just to try and sell and market your own stuff, you're in the wrong place. There's the path. I was like, I see a room connected on the map. Why is there no way to go? Because that wasn't the doorway. Now. Okay, at least we've warmed up for everything exploding here. Because we chose it in the very, very first floor. So it doesn't come as a nasty shock. Not the tongue. No, my whirlwind didn't escape. Ow. That's too much dumb damage. I thought I had a whirlwind charge. I did not. Yes, everything dying. So them burning, them getting weak and everything's pretty good. I've got cool stuff. I don't need any extra stuff, but I appreciate the offer. Reduces damage taken from weakened foes. We weaken a lot of them. So inflicting weak also deals conjuration damage. A defeated foe inflicts weak on a nearby enemy. I mean, letting time stop expire inflicts weak is better. Inflicts burn. Defeating a weakened foe. Right, we actually don't, and we want to replace that one. Reduces damage taken by weakened foes, then time slop. Time slop. I'm gonna take this one because we don't inflict weak naturally anymore. So that's kind of pointless as it is. But once we the defeated foe inflicts weak and then reduces damage by weakened enemies, that could still be pretty good. Still be pretty good. Okay, so actually they're not taking concentration damage from the other things, but that's fine. 65 health. Ow. There was another slug! Okay. I wasn't prepared for him to teleport at me that quick. Got me before I was ready. That's on the way. It's just you. Ow. You seem like a waste. Nearly dashed straight into that. Well. Get back here, you. Stop running.
Done already?
I wouldn't brag that much when we almost died. Red for more damage. Cash it in. Okay, we changed that from gold now, though, so we don't get the extra golds. Plus, we always miss the first room, which is never a combat. So I'm going to go back and take the first room. Magical die. It's almost going to kill us. Guaranteed going to kill us in the next room. Greeds. We have to go all the way for greeds. And if I'd have taken this room first, we would have actually cashed that in. And got the extra conjuration damage. It's fine. Fine. I know.
Check. Relics, check.
Healing, you say? I might need that. Considering. And now we're not gonna die. But I want to die. This wasn't a terrible room. Where's the threat? It was just 3 guys standing in corners that tried to catch you onto a trap, which we can easily avoid. And yes, these floating guys are annoying. Now, okay. 2 hits is embarrassing though. Yeah, it wasn't so bad. Magical die. I will take a red. If there wasn't a gold, I'll take a red. queen with a dice.
The three heads promised me everything. To save Natalia, to grant me power to save Random from the chaos that had taken her. As long as I did my part.
And till death did you part? Did you do your part and then die?
Treasure on every step. Too good to be true.
Just what we needed.
Roll to move your piece.
1. Yes. We can take the money even though we can cash that in for the golds. Not a prize on everything if you land on nothing. 2.
Hello, by later, you two.
Will do. You too. Not an exploding slug. We have to finish things off because they heal. But we're doing okay. Considering. Crits conjure a gust. Losing health retaliates. Conjures a slow moving thing. Heated foe inflicts weak. Weak also damages them. Also burns them. 5% chance to evade. That's just a lot of crit damage. Just gonna take the money. Because we can buy the die from here. Damage is still good. Damage is really good. Okay. The health is consideration. The relic actually not as much at the moment. The relic's not ideal. Then we've got 2 revives for the final boss. Crazy. You missed. Well, I evaded. Same thing, right? Equally bad for the enemies. Damn it. If only that gust could have got in. Golds. Cash in. All of them. That's extra card damage 100%. Which is okay, I guess. It's better than nothing. You know, we went through all that effort to cash it in. Not as good as if we got all that red damage. But at the same time, you know, we cashed it in. We didn't miss out. We have 42 money, which I don't think can buy anything, but we'll have a quick look. It cannot. On to the final boss with so many revives. So much good stuff. Plus we're getting a lot of charges back anyway. Even this, for this being a full singular charge thing, we're actually getting a fair bit from it.
Fighting my way through your games, over and over. Maybe it doesn't change the past, but maybe it changes me. I can see now how losing Natalia made me blind, made me choose misery. No more. Fighting for revenge is clinging to the past. Fighting for others? Now that's betting on a future.
And we've rescued everyone that we can so far. Again, the time stop sometimes isn't ideal. They does the movie slow motion I've frozen noise. That's interesting. It makes it a little hard to dodge. Straight into that. I'm taking seriously dumb damage. That's fine. You should kill the ads. Ow. Okay, well he's in phase 2. I'm doing some really stupid dodging. Really terrible dodging. And I'm making him miss that thing every time. Ow. Okay. It's fine. It's actually fun. It's fine. Bum, bum, bum.
You win this time.
I've won.
Wait, what have you done?
I've saved everyone.
What's wrong?
You know what I'm talking about. My prisoners. You helped them.
I helped them all.
Oh, I'm just the evil queen of random. Wouldn't know the first thing about helping others. Right, Fortune?
Fool, you have no idea what you will unleash on your dear kingdom of random.
We released the Eternal Die back.
I'll take my chances then.
Okay, so I guess we can't necessarily do anything about this, right? Pop him.
That was for Rack and his lousy jokes.
But dust and cinders. Then to the abyss. Bom bom bom. Off we go. I mean, I'll lurk on Twitter, but I'm not really interested. You know, I'm good with making my own stuff for my
Mare
streams.
will know what it feels like to lose everything.
I mean, Mare already should know because we've already taken everything from there. Okay, we got an ancient pawn fortune. Okay, I mean the royal one didn't do anything, but I think maybe we'll take the lurker one. The lurker one at the very most surely should free the frog. If that's even a thing that is entirely possible. Freed Formageddon.
Friends!
There was any way of anything, it would make sense. Romans, countrymen. 800 cinders. For the most part, we're just using that because we've got the stuff. 585. Well, I mean, increase the amount of gold would be pretty good. We never really throw the dice, so I don't really care about that one. I think from the most part, we want the more gold.
You'll be back soon.
On to Ascension 3. Nightmare tendrils. The darkest thoughts and desires slither out like serpents. Right, so all of the nightmare stuff to maybe free the die you have to do by beating all of the Ascension. That's why the nightmare stuff unlocks from this. Okay, then we might be able to free him once we've got that outfit. So maybe I'm onto something. Okay, so the Decadent and Formageddon have enhanced skills now. And then we also have to take 3 things on every floor, which is kind of sucky. But, you know, we did the 2. We butchered that final boss, but, you know, we had loads of lives, so it was fine.
Hunger for victory is delicious.
Okay, the Tide of Time.
I'll win this. It's in the cards. Easy come, easy go.
Money. Okay. Attacks from shielded foes poison. Reduces damage dealt by lightning from shielded foes. To shielded foes. And increases the health of regular foes. Reduces the damage dealt by card attacks. That's actually not terrible because we mostly just use that as an enabler. Bosses do 50% more damage though. And crit chance for regular foes. Okay. Shielded foes poisonous. Shufflewood Swamp becomes more lethal. Duration of chill. Also, you know, if we've got the permanent whirlwinds, that's actually not terrible. I know that we really, really, really enjoy chill, and reducing its time won't be terrible. The poison's the problem. And once we defeat the swamp, that does not have any effect on any other lands. Plus, we're not even in the swamp yet. So I think that might be the smartest thing to take. It won't take effect until Area 2. And then it'll only affect Area 2 and it'll be gone for the future as well. Why are they all dice throw attacks? I don't want any of these. Take the money. We probably should roll the dice, but I don't. I like carrying it because there are powers to carrying it that are good as well. But also, it just makes life easier to not throw the dice. Okay. Now everything isn't exploding again. We can play normally. And not lose half a health in the first room of the first floor. By forgetting that. Because they don't normally explode. Bit dust.
And the traps are back, of course.
I got greedy.
Someone lost these ones.
I'll take a red marble. Why not? Why not?
Mare's lesser servant. Let's end it.
Hey, get back at you. Okay. Many ways to go, but I'm gonna go left. Okay. Them not exploding is very nice. As they start throwing exploding things, it does make life harder.
Pit dust.
Any stuff anywhere? Right, onwards.
Join the game. Rewards on every roll.
Money's not terrible. Money's okay. Give me the max health up. Not the normal health.
Thank you for playing. That
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Get rid of the non-shielded one first, just because the shielded one takes longer and then there's more enemies to kill. Letting time stop expire inflicts weak. Weapon hits conjure additional energy shards, which lets us use our powers more. Which isn't terrible. But we inflict time stop. With our power at the moment. It says letting. Does hitting them out of it not count as letting it expire? I wonder. It's a new room. Oh no, it's not. I remember this room. The walls slowly fade in as we take time. Ow. That was greedy. Money. We actually haven't lost that much health for getting hit so much,
Oi, dice wielder.
to be fair. Every third charged attack though. Throwing. I'm simply gonna take it to, I mean, that's 3 things, but I'm gonna take it just to get the damage up. Honestly, the max health would have been better, but it already used the money. Do, 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 do. Ow. That was an embarrassing dodge.
I can do this all day.
Pop. Don't want any of them. Don't want any. The boss room. Why is there no good path? Why is there no good teleportation path? Right, we'll go the long way around. I don't want the heal. Doom, doom, doom. Thankfully, traps don't activate when you've already beaten the trap room. Hop, hop. Perfect. Cursed relic. All damage dealt to regular foes is increased, but all damage taken, as is all damage taken from higher servant. Right. Increase all damage dealt to poison foes. Inflicting poison foes has 10% residual. That's terrible. Glass cannon figurine. That's worse. It's worse than that because, you know, 40% extra, but that's only 40% from bosses. This is 50% from everything. 10% chance to poison us, but we also deal more poison damage. I don't like any of them, sadly. That's the worst set of cursed relics we've ever seen. Normally they're good. Those were all awful. So I know I put a silly voice on. It's deliverance. I mean, we're already doing a lot of damage to the enemies as it is. These are also awful. So, you know, the extra 50% damage wouldn't have done a lot. But, you know, doing more damage means taking less damage. Well, now it's Jova. Now we got whirlwinds. The proper one. Can we afford anything? 114, maybe. Max health up wouldn't be terrible. I think we might.
This helps.
To the boss. With 110 health now. And ready to go. Area 2 will be harder though, because we chose that. And then we've got to take 3 more cursed things as well. What would be great is if it gave... Area 1 is just so much harder. All 3 of them are like, yeah, Area 1's harder than ever. And then we never, ever, ever need to use that, because...
I despise
we
your
beat it
voice
already.
as a child, and it hasn't improved since. Let's fight.
Not even talking to them, huh? Now. Okay, I wasn't expecting those attacks to trigger so quickly. Okay, you attacking quicker. Phase 1 down. Oh, that was terrible damage. Which is a good start. That was a terrible dodge. The wall bounces. Didn't pay attention. Okay, that was really terrible damage. Damn it! We lost a life. These are real dumb damages we're taking here. This is not... How am I playing so badly? Straight into it. How am I dodging so terribly? Goddamn explosion. Get rid of that one.
Bye for now, fifth cousins.
We should not have taken that much damage. Energy is replenished over time. Applying chill strikes enemies with lightning. That I'll take it. Damage up immediately. That's okay. And plus, we killed them at under 20% health now. Injured.
Can't have enough of you.
Can't have enough of you. Onwards we must go. Still got work tomorrow. Why can't it be the weekends?
I never got used to the smell of this place.
So this place is going to be harder than ever. Inflicting some encounter rewards with corruption. Draining health if chosen. Is that all it is? It corrupts them to drain health. It's not any special, it gives you corruption on them. Reduces damage dealt by card attacks. Loses health everything, no. Reduces the damage dealt by dice throw attacks. Shield by 50%. Crit chance of regular foes. Well, that's every 36 seconds. We have to take this one. Terrible as it is, we have to take it. Dying on the first boss, though, isn't as terrible as you might think. Damn it. Getting poisoned is though. The execution technically actually means they have 20% less health. Increases damage to shielded foes. That's got all of the dice, so it's going to go in the middle. Okay, so we've counter-attacked any damage from shielded foes. They'll die quicker now.
Always with the traps.
You just gotta not be too overconfident there and rush it. Max health. Okay. Promising. Promising. Wrecked because he shielded. He still managed to hit me. Oh my god. We're taking the dumbest ever damage. And getting poisoned because of it. Why am I playing so bad? Okay, I was gonna say, come on, he should execute any second. Red die. Is it just one charge of 30%, or have we got like some sort of super charged here? Because maybe if it increases by 30% every 3 hits, maybe we should just use one singular charge here. Obviously, it helps if you hit them. So really as well, we don't want to poison enemies. Because there's a 10% chance that we poison ourselves. There's another Crash Bandicoot. Executed. Honestly, I don't think the execute seems to do that much, actually. Constantly reduces the damage we take. And honestly, I'm going to try for the 4. I think it's worth it. We get a die. Get more damage. It's going to unlock it. But I'm going to choose to go this way. Okay. Things don't heal back up, which is good, apart from when there's a tree. Then they heal back up. But more often than not, when they're executed, they're already dead. They would already die to that hit. Okay, onwards. Money. At least they're not shielded. Which means no poison from getting hit by them. Okay, 97 health. Interesting, this door's locked as well. So that was my idea of, well, at least we've unlocked the way if we do end up going there and, you know.
Come one, come all. Win on every toss.
Mind if I do?
Eyes and roll again.
My pies? I'll take it. Perp. And if I get a purple die, there's plenty of spaces that I can put that and it will be fine. That's okay. I mean, actually, it's terrible because we're already at full health. Okay, it's impossible to hit another one in a row. 2, 4, 6, 8. What would we appreciate? A 1.
Enjoy your winnings, Dice Wielder.
But we can't always get what we would like. Onwards. Upwards. And away!
The bigger the pawn, the harder they fall.
Wow, I ran straight into that. technically this isn't a pawn. Oh, but the 20% execute actually did make a big difference there. Nearly. In fact, that seemed like more than 20% of its health that it got executed. Wow. Yeah, it's a burb. It's dead though. Yeah, I tried to bait Crash Bandicoot into the bird scanner. Come on then. We failed in all aspects of baiting it. Well, you got scanned though. Okay. Nothing else in here. We go up. Up and away. The extra damage to shielded enemies is proving pretty good. Get rid of that. Ow! You know, we're a pretty nice health. Can't interrupt a shielded enemy. You had to say it, didn't you? All the dumbest damage in the world. I'll take it. Do I even want to level up whatever purple is though?
Everything you need, here and there.
Give me the relic. Card attacks. Increased dice throw. No. Dice throw spawns. No. Every 100 heals. It's something we plan to replace, but take it for the moment. I'll take it for the nap. I'll be back for that die. Exits.
Gold.
Hit 54.
You dice with death.
Ow. Remember, this area we did make it more lethal. That was one of the things that we chose.
Is that all you've got in there?
Walking into that trap was stupid. So the fact that this isn't terrible is actually pretty good. Running has a chance to strike lightning. Charged weapon, we don't care about charged weapon attacks. Running around might cause lightning. Okay, so now if we get a purple die or a red die, that's pretty good. What we're looking for. Okay, we've got sneakers that cause us to catch electric. We're keeping our whirlwind though. Our whirlwind condition. Not that we need it. We won on the last run without it, but it's a nice one. Well, we had a different kind of kill, you know? How different. We'll just be smart about it. One at a time. Missed. Fine. No pot agreed. Executed. Relics. We're taking a few too many of these. Card damage. We don't ever want dice damage, but at the same time, like, if I die a gold, I get more card damage. Or I can take money, which is probably better. I'll take the money. The card damage is the least relevant. Mostly we want normal damage. Healing altar. I mean, it's free. I might as well take it for the 6 health, right? $50. But we only needed 6. But I'll take it. Okay, give me the die. And then we get something. Red is better than purple. Even though purple cashes in these and gives us more spots. We don't need them right now. 100% extra damage or maybe 75%. Is good. It's very good. Especially when you're about to face the boss. But considering we upped the difficulty of the area before we come face the boss, which might, you know, be extra difficult, I think that wasn't terrible, you know. Always check your posture. And we're wearing lurker stuff for the lurkers. But also because I think maybe this might rescue the soul.
Emma, we don't have to fight. Let us pass.
She reacted to the outfit, I think. Get out of that. Nope. Wasn't expecting the quick attack. Damn it. Why did she have to get a shield in the air? Oh, come on. Okay. This time we won't be too greedy. I'm taking some of the dumbest damage imaginable. I'm still being greedy. Honestly. Okay, shield it. them with the lightning. Ow. Hit them with the rhythm stick. Didn't hit me. He's good. That hit me, which is embarrassing. Gotta go fast. Okay, we get together. She dead.
I can't imagine how you feel, Fortune.
Okay, energy is replenished over time. Stacked weapon damage as long as we don't get hit. That's kind of good. That's pretty powerful. As long as we avoid getting hit, we can constantly stack up our damage. I like that one. And then we just get more and more powerful, as long as we don't get hit. During the final boss, you know, that's out the window. During the area, it's okay.
You've played your cards well so far.
And we're at a reasonable amount of health. Regeneration elixirs heal left. And then we lose the revive. We lose the revive, increases the health and increases the damage of the bosses. Explode upon death, regular health. Immune to stagger. We'll have to take this one. Which means now we have no revives. That's fine.
The Formageddon built the Pawnbury Gate.
We will be the ones to destroy it. Okay, onwards. Maybe don't sit fighting the bomb. There's no point in fighting a bomb. Doesn't do anything for you. 2 charged hits inflict burn, losing health, retaliate damage. I'll take it for now, it's better than nothing. And then if we take damage, they retaliate. Which maybe gets the additional stacks of extra damage as well. Who knows how that works? Maybe it gets revenge on them. For injuring us. That's the wall. Max health. Not that we plan on getting hit. Spear of Time.
New deal.
We keep our good ability. But I appreciate it. Okay, we executed the bomb. Complete an encounter will heal for 3. Roll in an odd. Weapon attacks have a chance to summon a wisp. That's too good, sir. Increases the next charged weapon attack. It's not good. I mean, I'll take it. It gets rid of these and frees up some slots. It's smart. It's not cashing the lot in with a thing, but it's still smart. Unlike that attack that I just did there. It's fine, we just took 8 hits in a row anyway. Really stupidly. So we would have lost our additional damage anyway. Right. Not like we lost anything, we already would have lost it. Why couldn't you give me reds? I'll put a green, then if we get a green we can put it between the two. Dash it in for some luck. And luck. Take this. This is not a terrible encounter. I don't know if this is luck based, but
Too bad it's temporary.
max health's good. 6, that's fine. The relic would have been great, but okay. So there was no shop. Yes. There's another path. But I feel like this might be a boss path. You don't want to get poisoned by shielded enemies. Especially not big old spicy ones. Taking the max health. Way more money than the dice cost.
Random rules.
It's fine. I would rather get you out of the way. And I can charge up additional damage for the next one. Oh, you have got new rules, haven't you? Yes, I see that. For every single one of their moves, you fire bullets. Got it. Did you just fire 2 balls? Hits. They forever balls. Ow. So now I know to be prepared for you shooting when you do that. Ah, your ball's stuck. It was very unfortunate. Your balls really suck. Ow. Get back at you. They curve as well. Like, die. Okay. He dodged through me. He didn't hit me. He dodged through me.
Dismissed.
Did you just injure me after death whilst I was frozen in spots? That's horrible. Crit hits from lightning have a chance to conjure new lightning. Shoots a number equal to the firework projectiles. Interesting. We're not going to take it. This cashes in two things. And it's replaceable. Gives us luck and conjurations. So I think that's good. So for anyone that has that, step in once an hour to stop other apps. Okay, so now we conjure things that do more damage and we have chances of double conjuration. Then, which way is going to be the way to the boss? I'm going to go this way. Ow. Get back at you. Dodging effectively. I like max health too much. Okay, and the new Formageddon will also have more powers in this one. Okay, I wasn't expecting that to hit me, but at least he didn't get hit by the shielded one. That would have poisoned us as well. Stop that. Okay, we basically get infinite stuff. So we can just use the whirlwind at all times. The people hunted the dice.
The three heads made me believe I could control random, to protect everyone from accidents. Instead, we got the no dice war.
I don't know, looks more like killing all the dice rather than the no dice war. Hunting all the dice and killing them. It's not the no dice war, or is it the war because you hate dice? You want no dice to exist. That one room up there must be a really, 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 really long way around.
Locally produced and reused
So
goods.
this one's the shop. Got it. Give me this. Got an itchy nose. Defeated foe inflicts weak. Take it. But where would I put it? This is not that amazing. Defeated foe inflicts weak. Best we can do. Not great. None of these are that great abilities, to be fair. Thought you said this was going to be a challenge. This just looks like normal enemies. This looks like normal enemies to me.
Fortune.
Oh. Purple's conjurations. Take it. Maybe we'll just really conjure non-stop stuff.
Lovely. Another servant of Mare.
Oh, you were saying care for a challenge for the next room. But it's dead already. Perfect card attacks inflict weak. I like it. Okay, now if we dye that one purple and then that one purple, we can get a cross. There's enough dyes in the game that we could. Okay, so this must all reach around to that. Otherwise, how do we get into that locked room? Like, since when do the paths cross over? Have we actually got a cursed spawn that there's a locked room that you can never get into? I didn't know you could get dead ends, doors that you can't go through. I mean, we haven't confirmed that that is what the case is, but
There's ancient magic in these.
at the same time, the routes have never crossed over. So unless this curls around the back to that. No way. Come on then, bomb. I got greedy because we did kill some of the other bombs. That was stupid. Reduces damage taken from weakened foes. Increases the chance to multicast. It looks pretty. Defeated foe inflicts weak on nearby enemies. Running has the chance to strike lightning is terrible. That's 40% damage reduction. Every coins heals. That worse than the lightning? It might be. This might be the worst one. Onwards. Okay, it might actually curl around the back. It might actually. Money for 5 health. I mean, comes down to it. There are actually 2 gunmen at once, which is rare. Oh, come on, I dodged that. Let's go die! Conjuration damage. I guess we're going full conjuration damage. Break ray. Did we conjure a lot of things though? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, the boss is through that door, so I might as well go down
Every
here.
step's a gamble, Fortune.
And as long as we're not stupid, we don't lose our extra damage. And then we unlock the path. So now there's just the boss, but we're going to go to the shop. To the shop. Health up. Sadly, it's 140. For everything. Purple, reds. Both purple and red are good. We've got a lot of health. We've got an awful lot of health. Both are good. Like, if I go red, then we can go triple as well. But I'm going to cash in the purples. And then we will maybe go for a triple reds. Maybe. We'll try. Okay, onward. Then, actually, there's money for health there. We'll do it after, because we'll get the shield back after defeating the boss. But the first hit of the boss might be better.
You overplayed your hand.
Every one of those bouncing is hard. Okay, he runs away from us now with that. He spawns enemies. Oh no! Get out of that corner, Formageddon. That sucks. Get out of this annoying corner. We're taking some dumb hits. Finish him. Okay, he was good. Starts into gremlin posture though. Starts into gremlin posture.
Another consequence of my past.
Dealt with. 15% multicast when we've got a lot of conjuration damage could be interesting. Weapon hits on a weakened foe have a chance to heal. Interesting. And then, like, reds. No, I can't red dye both of them. I can only red dye there. But I was going to say, you know, maybe we could get like a triple across as well. Running is terrible compared to potentially. I mean, that's just 10% chance to heal one. Actually, for a legendary. For a legendary, it's pretty awful, isn't it? They have to be weakened, 10% chance to heal one. I'll take it. But I won't be happy about it. But I'll take it. Okay. Two monies gives us max health, which is heals. And we evaded the damage. But that gave us 79 monies. Didn't give us 5, it gave us more. Okay, so now we just got 3 max health. 30% health, right, do the math. 300, 10% is 30. So 30 times 3 is 90, and it will cost less than 90 health to get 45 money. There's a chance to evade the damage. Okay, 108. What were we on before? Nobody knows. But now we're on 194, which is more health, I'm certain of it. We may have lost any additional damage gain multipliers, but at the same time, feel like we didn't have any because we just fought the boss and took damage. So, mathematically, that was smart. Even if not by a lot, it was enough. I think we had 130 health. The 60 extra is extra. For money that we wouldn't have had anyway. Do you not want to speak to me at all now, Formageddon? I've rescued your soul, you don't say anything?
Back in shape.
Well and truly. Back in shape. 290. The enemies explodes.
All those dice wielders ended up here.
Pardon me? Except we eat everything here. Okay, no. Crit chance of regular foes, increase the health of regular foes, no. But that's on the boss we lose it. Entering a new room drains 6 health. Increases all damage dealt by regular foes. All these are awful. Okay. 2 minutes 30 seconds to defeat the final boss. Regular foes have more damage and regular foes deal more damage. It's 1 health per 5 seconds. So every minute we would lose 12 health. I think we could do that. Honestly. Compared to the others stop our bonuses as well. Isn't what we want. They've got so much health now. Okay, when they're shielded though, we do more damage to them. And we do execute them at 20% health. So actually, additional health isn't awful. It just means we hit them for 8 years longer. Stagger is very nice. That thing was dying on the trap and barely took any damage. It's crazy. Yeah, they take too long to kill. We're very stoppable. Conjure the slow-moving clouds. Dice throw effects conjure a unique effect for each result. I feel like that's overpowered. Increases the damage of dice throw attack. Losing health reduces damage taken. Every third hit. Charged weapon attacks. We don't use charged weapon attacks. That can go. I feel like I know somehow that the random effect of the dice throws is overpowered. I think that was a thing in the first game. And I don't know, I got a feeling that's very overpowered. It's like the meta overpowered nonsense you want. Didn't dodge in time. Damn it. Trying to get the interrupts in. Ow. Execution. Everything has 8 million health, doesn't it? Executed. Including us. Including us. We're going for the 100% upgrades. We can get one more red die. My choice was the other path, so this must surely be the die. It was not. But it is interesting that the paths always seem to be that there's a die path that we will always miss and come to at the end on this. Procedurally. Not completely random, just procedurally, isn't it? And the procedure generation is that there will always be a dice room or a die room, not a dice room. I can't believe that hit me. Thought I was out of range. At least we're not poisoning anything. Die. Cards. I'll take it. We use our whirlwinds a lot. Crit 6. We go in here for the special die. Purple. Fine. Can't do that. Doesn't matter which way we take it. Wasn't gonna be ideal. Red would have been ideal. We've got a lot of health. That's about all we got going for us. Because we don't have a revive. One of the debuffs we took was one less revive. So we need to remember we can die very easily to the boss. It's actually important that we don't die. spawns. We can and very easily could die. Who spawns? An eyeball. More eyeballs. Give me the stuff. Die. Red dye. That creates a thing, but this creates two. Nail of jaw. Okay, that's double damage.
Don't be miserable. Buy happiness.
By a what? %25 health. Or 25% discount. Kind of want the health up. Maybe. Oh, the explosions or the retaliation damage, of course. Did wonder why things were exploding around us. Decadent Fortune grants the chance to spawn a ghost that applies weak. Crit chance against weakened enemies. Conjures critical hits from lightning, 50% chance. That's kind of bad. I mean, we do 250% conjurations. It lets in time stop inflicts weak. Do we even cause time stop? We don't even cause time stop. 5% chance, that's just 5% crit chance. But all attacks against weakened enemies, I mean, that's 5% crits, which is not the worst. But with conjurations, like, we've got 250% conjurations. I'm taking it. And we will always be carrying Fortune. Because I don't throw him.
Easy go.
Yeah, just attack the trap that can't be damaged. That's smart. That's definitely the way to win. The ghosts are pretty good. Because they also seek on the enemies. Okay. Let's... We don't throw the dice, so why would I cash in the blue? We're just going to take something that's worth it to us. I never throw the dice.
Welcome, let's compare rules, shall we?
Or...
No luck. Pay to try again.
I win.
Nice wielder takes it all. Of course, happiness.
That was cheap. Defeating weakened foe creates additional charge. increases the time that lightning travels is better than 50% chance of crit ones doing things. Extra shards is kind of irrelevant. We'll do it. I'll take it. So now the lightning will travel more times, which is just a pure upgrade. Rather than relying on crits. Cthulhu took them all.
They never told me what happened to the ones I trapped in here. And I never asked. When I finally saw some of it, it didn't matter any longer.
Can we not rescue them? I feel like we should maybe be able to rescue them. The former dice wielders. Didn't matter anymore. To the shop. We got 43 money. I don't think we can even buy anything. It's 56.75. The relic's kind of pointless, isn't it? Relic is kind of pointless. Didn't matter anymore. Purely under the situation that we're in, the relic is pointless. Oh, come on. You had less than 10% health. You should have been executed at the 20% health mark. Where are you even hiding? Oh, that's actually really huge with that ghost. The ghost smacks him out of his tongue move. That's amazing news. You know what? I don't mind that I messed that up twice. Fine. Picking up Fortune, inflicting weak deals conjuration damage. %1 chance, 10% chance to heal. On the boss, it might make a difference. Defeated foe inflicts weak on nearby enemies is kind of getting pointless at the end of time. And carrying Fortune inflicts weak. This will also inflict damage. Yep, this one's worthless. Time to go. Because our ghosts cause the weak, and the clouds causes the weak. It's been 1 week since you cast weak. Okay, there's nowhere else. Is there anything that we can buy? What else are we going to use money on? We might as well go in at full health. Might as well. It's not a die, but time to not die. Okay. We cause weak, 10% chance for hits to cause us 1 health back. Might keep us alive. Inflicting weak does a lot of damage to the boss as well, actually. With conjuration.
You played your hand perfectly, Mayor. The way you slowly corrupted the game arenas. Gradually raising the stakes. Making the rewards irresistible. Warping our love for random into all there was. So when Natalia's accident happened, it felt like I'd lost everything.
Hello, Callahays.
You had to
12. Hello, hello.
Misery.
How are you? How's your day going? How's stream going? It's going good. We're on the final boss, on Ascension 3. But can we win? We've got no revives. Who
I'm
knows?
done playing your game now. Fortune, let random rule.
The randomness shall indeed tell. But how's your day going? Hopefully it's going good. Ow. This time we don't take the dumb damage. And we dodge everything properly. Step back here. Not inflicting time stop on him is much better. Because we were really having no luck with time stop. He's got the shields already. Fine. Perfect dodges. He needs extra lives. I do need to get my perfect attack though. That was bad. I'll admit. What am I doing? Don't just sit in it. Okay, we did it. We're too strong. I like my whirlwind. It makes us too strong. I can't help it.
This was never a rescue mission. I didn't come here to save anyone. Not even myself. It was all about avenging Natalia.
I'm good. I don't need any customization. You're the third bot to come in here and buy and sell the same shit today. Thanks.
But I have to admit, helping all those others along the way makes beating you even better. Something more. This one's for them.
Ascension 3 first go. But because we got whirlwinds. So that means next time we go to Ascension 4.
That one was for the Witch Sisters, and what you did to Ema.
Don't you mean what we did to Ema earlier? Because, you know. We were the one that killed Ema. In we go! The Abyss. Okay. Boing, boing, boing.
Mare will know no rest.
Okay, we've got 1,000 odd upgrades. We got some nightmare tentacles. We got all the nightmare stuff. Nightmare shrouds. One more nightmare thing to unlock. And then the nightmare box. That's... We'll get them on the next two ascensions. I guess Ascension 4 will get one, and then there's like a final ascension, it seems, a hidden secret one.
Look the part while you do the part.
We indeed do look the part. Right.
Blessed be Alexandra.
Give me the increase of the goals, and then I guess there's nothing else to increase. I might as well increase that.
Bring me more pip dust.
I will. But at the same time, not yet. We're going to go get our latest ending and see what difference it makes with one more person. Maybe it makes a difference with Formageddon as well. Who knows? You'll see.
Alexandra drew a deep breath, greedily, like she had never tasted air before, which was strange, since none of this was new to her. She was simply back in her old castle in Random. Then again, was she truly the same Alexandra as when she had left?
Bestie!
Yeah. We've already spoken to everyone. Thank you. Yeah.
Even? A peculiar choice of word.
I came here to destroy...
Changes you.
Never forgive our past. We will find Ema and rescue her soul. I feel like maybe that's the thing.
I'll never forget.
Oh! There will be no...
These people all seem to say the same thing, unfortunately.
Me?
Rack.
Friends, Alex.
Right, the only one that's new is Formageddon.
No, bis-
I thought you enjoyed...
Oh,
So we will see
All hail.
what Formageddon has.
All hail.
Okay, what do you have, Formageddon?
Formageddon? Didn't expect to find you out here. Something change your mind?
Yeah, he gave us his hope. He gave us his soul.
Well,
Constructing a new kind of game? Somewhere else?
exactly. That's why I follow my call, wherever it may roll.
Roll? You mean...
Go! I said go! Roll? I would never! You filthy randomness.
He likes it.
What do you...
He did.
Know that you are...
Yeah. Serendipity. Yeah, we chose this ending.
Are you cool?
No.
Hero of random. Okay, no one else. I feel like we could save the other bosses, you know? If we can save Formageddon, surely we can save the other bosses. Restore the die. Is it a different ending? With all possible allies. Okay, so that's all the possible allies. Which means there's probably not another way to save all the other people. Which is a shame, because, you know, a secret way to save the bosses would be interesting.
The eternal die was bright. It was magic. It was random. Through her vengeance, sacrifice, and bravery, Alexandra had not only freed the others trapped,
But it's just the same
she
ending.
had also restored the eternal die from Mare's dark corruption. But what did this mean? Would Alexandra decide to wield the eternal die? Would fortune approve? Could this powerful die eventually end up in the hands of someone very, very evil? All excellent questions, I believe. Questions for another great story, perhaps.
Another great story.
I can't wait to tell it someday.
Someday, somehow. But we're going to continue and do the Ascension modes and see if we can't free the Black Knight, which I feel like is going to be her sister. I got a feeling, but, you know, I also thought maybe there might be a way to free the other bosses, so perhaps there isn't. Especially as it says there's only, you know, that's every possible ally. But the others are enemies, technically, so maybe we still can, that I don't know about, who knows. But that's where we're going to call it a day for today, because we're going for 3 hours now. I have work tomorrow, and runs along. But we'll do Ascension 4 next time. And then I'll be back on Friday with I don't even know what. I haven't made plans for something. Why is this not fast forwarding very well? But again, thank you for the code from Thunderful. Very, very much appreciated. And yeah, we will go until we beat all the Ascension modes. One way or another, whatever happens, we'll do it. It's a good game. I'd recommend it. It's fun. Yeah, thank you to everyone that might have been here watching and lurking. I appreciate you all. Thank you for the follows, even if some people are all just trying to sell their stuff. But I hope you all have a nice day, and I'll catch you all next time. And they're all trying to sell the exact same stuff that looks exactly the same. All the stuff that you can just create in Streamlabs with the logo creator and icon creator and all of the other stuff that all looks exactly the same, and the emote creator for free rather than paying other people. But I don't want to do that, and I don't want those. I don't even like the look of those things. They look ugly. But that's what all these people try to sell all the time. And I don't want them. But yeah. Catch you next time. Bye 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 bye.